I will start with another topic, okay, on economically important crops, and this one is on the aromatic plants. So, for aromatic plants, we will study the mint. This is mint, okay, also known as in Indian name. You have heard pudina, and then another plant that is lemongrass and geranium. So these three we will study on the this aromatic plants. So let us start with this one, mint. Now this mint species, as you can see here, mint, it belongs to the genus Mentha. Okay, it is known as Mentha, the botanical name. Mentha species. There are many species that we will see later. So it belongs to the family Labiati or Lamiaceae. You can see here, which includes other commonly grown essential oil yielding plants. So this mint, just remember that it belongs to the genus Mentha and to the family Labiati. And actually the Indian name, okay, the common name of this plant is the vernacular names we can see it is known as the pudina in Hindi and Kannada, and putina in Tamil, podina in Telugu, and so on. Okay, so it has many vernacular name or Indian name. Now, the botanical name of other four common cultivated species, as you can see here, they are um, this Japanese mint, or also known as a menthol mint. Its botanical name is Mentha arvensis. Okay, we have four common species: Mentha arvensis, Mentha piperita, Mentha spicata, and Mentha citrata. And these are known by the common name as Japanese mint, then peppermint, then spearmint, and bergamot mint. Okay, so all these are herbaceous plants. Now, let us take a look at the botanical characteristic of this plant. Okay, this one. So, you can see here the origin, the cultivation of the Japanese or the corn mint. It is originated from these two countries, that is Brazil and China. And subsequently China and India overtook Brazil, and more recently India. It has taken the leading position in cultivation of this essential oil yielding plant. But here we don't study this mint as an oil yielding plant, just remember, because it is also belongs to the aromatic plants. Okay, so because it has a strong aroma. Now, coming to the botanical description of this plant, you can see the Japanese mint is a perennial ascending herb, okay, growing about 60 to 80 centimeter. You can see here it grows about 60 to 80 centimeter in height, and under favorable conditions it may even attain a height of up to 100 centimeter. And this plant, uh, it is mainly propagated only by its stolons. Now I hope you know what are stolons. They are also known as runners. Let me show you a picture so that you will understand. You can see here in mint what you will find. Just see here that from one plant, this one plant, to this another one, they are connected by these slender stem, okay, that extend on the ground. So these slender stem which connect one plant from one plant to the other, it is referred to as the stolon. Okay, so these particular plants, the mint plant, it is usually cultivated by using these stolon, okay, and not by seeds. So the leaves, they are lanceolate oblong. Lanceolate meaning they have a narrow oval shape tapering to a point at each end. Just take a look at the leaf. You can see they are long, slender, they are long oval, narrow oval shape, okay, and they are tapering, okay, at the end. So this is known as lanceolate, and also oblong meaning having a flat figure with unequal adjacent side. That is the meaning of oblong. You can see the adjacent sides, they are unequal and they have a flat figure. Okay, so these are the structure of the leaves, and also the leaves, they are sharply toothed. You can see they have a very sharp tooth, the leaf. You can see here at the side here, you will see the leaves, they are sharply toothed, and the petiole is small. Okay, the petiole of the leaf is small, only about 5 millimeter in length. So the leaf lamina, as you can see, they varies from, you can see here, even within the same plant, some leaves are small, some are big, some are medium in size, so they vary in size. Okay, so the leaf, they vary in size from 5 to 15 centimeter, and the leaf surface, it is mainly covered, especially in the lower side, it is covered with dense hairy growth of glandular trichomes. These glandular trichomes, they are specialized hairs, okay, which are found on the lower side of the leaf. And coming to the flowers, you can see the flowers, they are borne in axillary and terminal verticillaster. You can see this word here. They are borne in axillary and terminal verticillaster. That means an inflorescence which are arranged in opposite manner on the stem. Okay, they are arranged with clusters arising in pairs. So this you can see here. They are arranged in this way. Okay, in all the opposite side here, they are arranged, the flowers. So this arrangement is referred to as verticillaster. And the thing is that those flowers, they are, you can see they are abundant in number, purplish in color, and they are small with corolla measuring only about 4 to 5 millimeter, and the calyx only about 2 to 3 millimeter. Narrowly deltoid and acuminate. Deltoid meaning triangular, and acuminate, they are tapering to a point. Okay, so they are deltoid, that means triangular. These flowers, they are deltoid and tapering to a point, that is acuminate, and actually they do not form the seeds. Okay, so no seeds are formed in these flowers. That is why this for cultivation of this, it is done only vegetatively. Okay, that is only by the stolons and not by the seeds, because there are no seeds found. It does not produce seeds, and propagation is through vegetative means only. And uh, now let us take a look at some of the economic importance or the uses. Okay, the uses of this, so of this plant. So here the Japanese mint or the Mentha arvensis, it is an aromatic perennial herb which is grown as an annual subtropical parts of North India. And you can see that this Mentha arvensis, it usually contains an essential oil. Okay, on distillation. Distillation is a process where they used to obtain oil from the plant. Okay, it is a process. So after distillation, the essential oil which is obtained from this Mentha arvensis, it contains about 75 to 80% of menthol. Okay, and that oil, it has a bitter cooling taste, it has a harsh odor, and is the principal source of this substance, that is menthol. And it also has many medicinal uses such as combating cold, then also used as an ingredient in cough drops, okay, and other related pharmaceuticals, then dentifrices, then cosmetics, then mouthwash, scenting of tobacco products, then flavoring of beverages, and the synthetic menthol also it has come in market, but the due to its high cost of production, this natural menthol which is obtained from the mint is usually prepared for using in food and flavor industry. So these are some of the important uses of this mint. Okay, of other mints such as peppermint, spearmint, and bergamot mint. Those are the three species, because you have seen four species I had already mentioned. They are extensively cultivated for their oil and aroma. Okay, because the isolates, okay, the substance which we obtain from these plants like menthol, then carvone, then linalool acetate and linalool, all these substance they have some important uses in pharmaceutical, then food flavoring, cosmetic, beverages, and allied industries. And also this mint is it in pure form it command a large and worldwide demand in trade, okay, because of this present of high content of these isolates, okay, such as menthol, then carbon and other substances which I had mentioned. So these are the some important uses or the economic importance of mint. So another family, okay, another plant that will be discussed we will discuss now is this lemongrass plant. This is also one of the it belongs to the aromatic plants, okay. It has a very strong and a very nice and very strong aroma. So lemongrass, it belongs to the family Poaceae. It belongs to the family Poaceae. Its common name is lemongrass, and the vernacular names, or in India it is known by many vernacular names, okay, such as the let me show you the names, the different okay, some of the lemongrass species. You can see the botanical name is Cymbopogon. Okay, Cymbopogon. Here I am just showing four species, okay, which are very common. These four species are Cymbopogon flexosus, then Cymbopogon uh, pendulus, then Cassianus and citrates. So these are the four important species, and in India the vernacular names of this lemongrass is lemongrass only they used to call it, or Nimbehulu and Nimagadi. So these are some of the vernacular name or the Indian name of this particular crop plant. So this cropland limbo, here the example you can see lemongrass Cymbopogon citratus is another species, okay. It is a perennial grass in the family Poaceae, grown for its fragrant leaves and stalks, okay. The leaves and stalks, they have a very nice aroma which are used for flavoring, and the grass, it usually grow in dense clumps and has several stiff stems and slender blade like leaves which droop towards the tips. You can see here clearly in this picture, okay. They usually grow in clumps like this, these flower or these lemongrass, and the leaves, they are usually blue green in color, and they are usually turning red in the fall, and they emit a strong lemon fragrance when damaged, okay. So you can get very a strong smell of lemon fragrance from the leaves as well as from the stem. And the lemongrass produce large compound flowers on spikes when grown in tropics. But these plants they rarely flowers when grown in more northern latitudes. Okay, so as you can see here in this figure also, you will not find any flowers. The flowers they rarely grow, and these lemongrass they can reach a height of up to 1.8 meter, and they can grow for several years. And as you can see here, its economical lifespan is about 4 years. Okay, so they can grow for several years. And these lemongrass they may also be referred to as the ginger grass or citronella grass, and they are likely originates from Sri Lanka or Malaysia, although a wild form of this particular crop plant is not yet known. Okay, so its wild form is not known, but it is believed that this plant is likely to be originated from Sri Lanka as well as Malaysia. So these are some of the important botanical characteristic of the plant. Now we can will come to the uses. You can see the geographical distribution in India. This particular species, okay, Symbopogon flexosus, this particular species is grown commercially in Kerala. Okay, so in India it is grown commercially in Kerala and in nearby adjacent states. And coming to the uses, actually, just like in mint, we can get the chief constituent of mint oil is menthol, right? Menthol. But the chief constituent of the oil in this lemongrass is the citral. And this citral, this substance, it is the starting material for the preparation of important ionone substance. Okay, so ionone it is prepared from the citral, which is present in the lemongrass oil. And this ionone is one of the most important raw material for the preparation of vitamin A. Okay, for the preparation of vitamin A, and in addition to this, it is also used in for many other purposes such as in perfumery and also certain kinds of confectionery and liquors. And this ionone actually it can be prepared either directly from the lemongrass oil itself, or it can be obtained from the citral. Okay, the citral which is present in the oil. So just remember that this ionone which is obtained from the citral, it is used in the manufacture of synthetic vitamin A, and it is the oil it is also bactericidal. It acts as an insect repellent, and also it has many medicinal uses, and it acts as a good source of cattle feed, and it can be converted into a good silage. Okay, so the grasses are also useful for the manufacture of cardboards, papers, or as fuels. Pen grasses, that means those grasses which have been where the oil has been extracted. Okay, the those spent grasses they can be used for manufacture of cardboards, then papers, or can be used as fuel, or can be used as a cattle feed, or can be used as a good fertilizer. Okay, so these are some of the important uses of this particular crop plant. So the last plant, the last aromatic plant that we are going to study from this topic is geranium. As you can see here, the common name for geranium, or sorry, the botanical name is Pelargonium gravulans. This one, Pelargonium gravulans, and it belongs to the family Geraniaceae. But we have many other species also, not only this one. We have another one that is Pelargonium radula, Pelargonium fragrans. Okay, so fragrans, radula, and gravulans. These are three important geranium species, and its common name is rose scented Pelargonium. Okay, so its English name is scented geranium or rose scented Pelargonium, and its vernacular name, or in Hindi it is used to refer by the name such as geranium or paneer sopu or paneer patre and so on. Okay, so these are some of the Indian names or the vernacular name of geranium. And uh, this plant, it belongs to the family Geraniaceae. So let us study some of the important uses of this particular crop plant. Now the important uses of geranium, you can see that we can obtain oil. Okay, oil can be extracted from this plant, and the geranium oil, it has historically been used in the treatment of many diseases, okay, such as uh, dysentery, sorry, such as these important. It has many medicinal uses such as dysentery, then hemorrhoids, then inflammation, heavy menstrual flows, and even cancer. And this oil is one of the top 20 essential oils in the world, and it is used mainly in not only uh, it not only in medicine, but also it is used in perfumery, cosmetic, as well as food industry. Okay, so the French medicinal community, it currently treats these diseases using the geranium oil. Okay, you can see many diseases such as diabetes, diarrhea, gallbladder problems, gastric ulcers, jaundice, liver problems, sterility, urinary stones. All these diseases have been treated using this geranium oil. So it has many important uses in medicine. And also, this geranium oil, it provides relief within minutes. Okay, whereas tropical capsaicin, that is the commonly prescribed conventional remedy for shingles, they are viral infection. Okay, that cause a painful rash. Viral infection that cause painful rash are referred to as shingles, and they usually applied using this capsaicin. But you can see here that using capsaicin, it begins to alleviate the pain in about 2 weeks, whereas using geranium oil, it provides relief within minutes. And this aromatic oil, which is obtained from this plant, is extensively used in various types of rose fragrances, where petal and as well as the foliage leaves effects are desired. And also it is used in scenting of soaps, and also in scenting the other cosmetic products. And also the leaves of geranium can be, it is also used in herbal teas. You can see here it is also used in herbal teas. And the pure geranium oil is almost a perfume by itself, and it blends well when added with other perfumes. And the chief constituent of the oil, here it is not mentioned, but I'm just telling you this. Just remember that the chief constituent of the oil, of the geranium oil, they are geraniol and citronellol. Okay, just like in mint is menthol, and then in what else we have studied, in lemongrass it is the citral, remember. So in this one, the chief constituent of the oil, they are geraniol and citronellol. So this geranium is considered as one of the important aromatic plant, yielding an essential oil which is highly prized for its very profound and strong rose-like odor. It has a rose-like odor, that is why it is also referred to as a scented, uh, rose-scented geranium. Okay, so these are some of the important uses, and you can see it is this crop plant. It is also cultivated in other countries beside India. You can see here in point number 2, in France, Belgium, Spain, Morocco, all these other countries also. But in India, just take a look at this point, where in India it is usually it is being commercially cultivated mainly in the Nilgiris and Kodaikanal hills of Tamil Nadu, and in around Bangalore and Karnataka. Okay, so these are some of the states in which in India, in which this particular crop plant is being commercially cultivated. Okay, this I had already mentioned, that you just have to remember the family, that it belongs to the family Geraniaceae. So coming to the last part, that is the description of the plant. You can see here in this figure, this geranium is a bushy aromatic plant. It is bushy, you can see in this figure too. And the stem of the plant, it is cylindrical. Okay, the stem is cylindrical, woody at the base, and pubescent, that is pubescent meaning, here this word pubescent meaning, it is covered with short soft hair. Okay, and it is green when young, and it turns brown with age. Okay, so when the plant is still young, the stem is usually green, but it is turning into brown when the plant matures, and the leaves, they are alternate, they are stipulate, simple, with 5 primary lobes. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so these leaves, they are forming the lobes. Okay, they have 5 primary lobes as well as secondary lobes, and they are densely pubescent. That means they are densely covered with short soft hairs. And the, this plant, it is not the flowers, not the stem, but it's actually the leaves which are highly aromatic in nature.